चालू चंदा चालू होने का जगह नहीं एलसीडी दादा एक मिनट चालू क्या यार हो गया sir right requesting everybody to start the program
Participation State Association to escort our esteemed guests to the dais. Sir, can we hear it for them? We have some very special people here with us today. Dr. Prakin Sukhaya, Coordinator Health Programs with World Health Organization. Shri O.K. Kaul, General Manager, Marketing and Wealth Management, Bank of Baroda. Dr. P.S. Pasricha, former Director General Police Maharashtra. Mr. Harish Baijal, Joint Commissioner, FDA Maharashtra. Our special guest for today's event, Rohit Shetty, he's also the chief guest. And last but not the least, our very own Shankar Ahsan Loy, who rock and roll in 2008 and 2012. And this year, once again, they're back to say, kick the butt. Can we hear it for them? I think we can do better. Come on, guys. Also, a big welcome to all the friends from music industry who are here supporting the cause. And this year, they're going to be surprising us with a wonderful concert tomorrow. Be there, guys. And thank you, all the media guys. I'm sure you will carry the message all around, all across, and make this cause really effective. Before we go ahead, we would also like to thank Bank of Baroda, our title sponsor, International Gemological Institute, Avas Worldwide, One Foundation, Ad Club, Ginger PR, Nexus Elite, Trident, Global Advertisers, Just Food, Fever 104 FM, and Such Resort, without whom this event would not have been possible. They deserve a round of applause, guys. Well, these are the credits, but they are very important. Yeah? Now, guys, every event begins with the lighting of a lamp, right? But here at Cancer Patients Aid Association, we do it slightly differently. Yeah? Instead of lighting the lamp, we light tobacco products. Not in the way that, a lot of other people do. We actually burn them away. In this lamp that's over here, I would request all the guests on the dais to put the tobacco products in this burning havan. Yes, it is a burning havan, kindly assume. Yeah? It is. We are basically giving out the message that quit using these tobacco products and we support no tobacco. Here we are trying to spread the message, we are proud to be tobacco free. Anybody from the audience, if you have any tobacco product with you and you want to throw it in the havan, you're more than welcome. We will. One more for the electronic media. Sure. All right, guys, once you've clicked the pictures, I would request you to just bend down a little so we can have some footage for the camera guys as well. नहीं हुआ? Okay, we have more. Take it, take it. I would also request Mamta Sharma, Sandeep Batra and Raman Mahadevan if you could just come and, you could also throw some products in the Havan, please. I think in half an hour we should be through. Half an hour, 45 minutes max. Thank you so much for this wonderful gesture. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we go ahead, there is one very special message which has come from miles and miles away from one of our volunteers, Mr. Priyank Vadola. I request you to have a look at this. Which focused pictorial warning on tobacco products to demotivate current users and to quit the lethal addiction and all experimenting with tobacco. Now, Cancer Patients Aid Association and Bank of Baroda, along with WHO and Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, has worked out various programs that will involve youth, women, celebrities, people in power, and of course, media. One such program, Smack That Pack Challenge, the association invited advertising agencies to participate and crack a hard-hitting visual for cigarette boxes and other tobacco products that conveys the ill effects of tobacco. Exhibition of the best selected ads has been wonderful effort. I'll just ask. Congratulations once again, Sunil. Sunil, I would request you to wait here for some time because this is not just one award. You're going to be getting a lot more goodies here. Yeah. Bhushan, I would request you to just wait. Mr. Makran Joshi. हाँ correct. Can you see that what it is on the pack? Can I use this cordless? In fact, I would request Makran to explain it. He can do it better.
Yeah. See, the pack has actually a photo frame.
Louder. Keep it closer.
Yeah, you can zoom it. You can see that. The pack contains a photo frame which has a mirror finish. When you look at the frame, you see your own reflection. And the garland saying that you are dead.
That's so nice.
So anyone pick up the pack, his reflection will be seen. Thanks.
Very clever.
Yeah. Thank you.
Can we have a group photo of all the winners with jury, please? Come up on stage. Thank you, Dr. Gupta, Vivek, and Mr. Kaul. I would request you to take your seats, please. No, winners, you wait. There's something more for you. That's a wonderful holiday package, but remember, it has to be smoke-free. So there are 3 winners. Don't be jealous. Make some noise. Come on.
Of Cancer Patient Association, and I was waiting from last 3 years to come on this platform.
Thank you so much, Sanjeev. Really means a lot to us, your support. Please come.
Idea. It's to bind your fingers together to help you stop smoking. They're available in the lobby. Please pick one up.
Well, normally the voice of the function, the voice of CPAA for the last 10 years, and I know because I've been around for 15 years, and I've been seeing another friend, colleague, somebody I admire, somebody's consistency for the last 10 years without a single break, always being here, being the voice of CPAA. Tarun, take a bow. I think many people contribute to our cause in different ways. Some people contribute financially, some people contribute by support. I think Tarun's has been a phenomenal contribution because he has been the master of ceremony. He has hosted numerous fundraisers, press conferences, events, and he's done such a fine job of it time and time again, and absolutely gratis. Thank you so much, Tarun. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Tarun, please accept a small token of our love.
Well, CPA, thank you so much for this. Well, it's always fun to be. Some more people whose presence have added great value to our cause. Dr. Shishir Singh, Dean, Terna Dental College. Are you here? Can we please have you here, sir? Mr. Sameer Pradhan. Mr. Sameer Pradhan. Thank you so much. And Mr. Girish Nair. Thank you so much, Vivek and Dr. Pasricha. Please take your seats.
On the 31st May is observed as the World No Tobacco Day to draw attention to the health risks associated with tobacco use, advocate for policy that can help reduce tobacco-related risks, and to recognize the exemplary efforts of individuals and organizations working on tobacco control. The theme for World No Tobacco Day this year is Get Ready for Plain Packaging. Plain packaging of tobacco products refers to measures that restrict or prohibit the use of logos, colors, brand images, or promotional information on packaging other than brand names and product names displayed in a standard color and font style. As the WHO Director General, Dr. Chan, eloquently put it, plain packaging reduces the attractiveness of tobacco packs. It kills the glamour, which is appropriate for a product that kills people. Why do we have World No Tobacco Day? Because tobacco kills. Allow me to share a few facts to illustrate burden of tobacco. 50% of tobacco users die prematurely of the consequences of tobacco consumption. Nearly 1 million precious lives are lost to tobacco use each year in India. The economic cost of tobacco use is struggling. It is over 100,000 crores or over 22 billion US dollar, which is 1.2% of the GDP. Every day, more than 5,500 youth get addicted to tobacco use, which is extremely worrisome. Nearly 35% of adult population in India consuming tobacco in some form, which is in fact every day needs to be a no tobacco day. We do have all the tools and ammunition to confront the tobacco epidemic. These are the WHO, FTCC, or we call it Framework Convention on Tobacco Control, the Tobacco Control Act of India 2003, and the National Tobacco Control Program. And the government of India has been taking a lot of initiative to prevent people from smoking. Some of those initiatives are, for example, in the film industry, tobacco-free film and television policy. The film penalty has played an extremely positive and a vital role in implementing this policy. You may not know that India is the only country to make such policy, and it would not have been possible without the support of the film industry. Today, I ask you all to ensure that your creativity does not in any way promote the use of consumption of tobacco, a product that kills. 2. The implementation of the ban on gutkha and some form of smokeless tobacco. And 3. The implementation of large pictorial health warnings on tobacco products package, with now occupancy 85% of the principal display areas on both sides of the pack, is a huge step forward the fight against the kill of tobacco. And ladies and gentlemen, a huge and complex problem like tobacco has to be fought on all the fronts. We need all stakeholders to come together to join the fight against tobacco, because every life is precious. The situation gets worse when a life is a productive age group is snuffed out by tobacco. India is a young country where about 65% of the population is in the age group of below 35 years. As can be expected, they are impressionable, and therefore Bollywood idols have an added responsibility of protecting the youth of the country, who are also their fan base. The sphere of influence of Bollywood is huge and goes beyond the borders of the country. India films have played and continue to play an important role in influencing the behavior of the youth and masses. Youth imitate the behavior of their parents, peers, and other role models, especially those with whom they can identify with. The Bollywood stars are the role models of the youth, and therefore they exert tremendous influence not only on their behavior, but also on their lifestyle. The stars also have the power to reduce the social changes. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the Bollywood fraternity for its efforts in the implementation of the tobacco-free film rules. Ladies and gentlemen, before I conclude, I would like to announce that each year, the World Health Organization presents the World No Tobacco Day Awards to individuals or organizations for their accomplishment in relation to the theme of World No Tobacco Day. We are pleased to inform that Cancer Patient Aid Association has been selected for this year's award. From the WHO Southeast Asia region, the Cancer Patient Aid Association has played an active role in tobacco control in the city of Mumbai. It has organized effective anti-tobacco awareness and advocacy programs with productive outreach and results. The WHO is pleased to confer with deep appreciation the WHO World No Tobacco Day Award 2016 to CPAA. The association serves as a worthy example for others to emulate in the cause of tobacco control in India. May I take this opportunity to present the award to the President of the CPAA and Ms. Anita for their efforts in prevention of tobacco.
Thank you so much once again, sir. Thank you so much.
Honorable guests on the dais and friends of the media, I would like to thank everybody for the support you have given to us in this anti-tobacco campaign. Especially, I would like to thank Shankar Hassan Loy, who for years has been helping us, and Vivek Oberoi, who is now a part of our family, and WHO, who are our philosopher friend and guide. Thank you. और हमारे नए जो ज्वाइन किया है वो है शेट्टी साहब, जिनको कोई इंट्रोडक्शन की जरूरत नहीं है। जब मैं इनसे मिला अभी थोड़ी देर पहले, मैंने इनसे कहा कि आपको देखा है, तो इन्होंने, वो मेरा मतलब था कि रोज मैं टीवी पे आपको देखता हूँ, तो इन्होंने अभी कर्सी में कह दिया हाँ आपसे मिला हूँ मैं। Thank you.
Mr. Sapru, thank you so much. And the city of Mumbai is really proud of you because Cancer Patients Aid Association has been an NGO working for this cause for the last 47 years. That deserves a huge round of applause. All thanks to Mr. Sapru's efforts and his team. Also Bank of Baroda, without whom this event would not have been possible.
So I'm really proud to be associated with today, of course, in the official capacity. But then I would always be willing to join in the personal capacity to continue to support this organization anytime I like. Incidentally, I may say in open, that I have been also incidentally a cancer patient, not because of tobacco, but it happens, and it was never in my head, and absolutely no problem, and I have braved through. But it was basically what is saying, adversity in opportunity, or opportunity in adversity, in the sense that I really created that part into opportunity, and I am feeling proud that it was so, because it has really changed my life to a better position. In the sense I could get time to be with my family, read good books, which otherwise I would have never been there if it was not so. So, having a cancer should not be an element or where you feel suffering from something. It should be, you have got opportunity to convert that into a strength and reach anywhere. And all the best to you, and I'll always be personally available to carry the cause ahead. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Means a lot to us. Thanks, Hassan and Mr. Loy. Or you can say Mr. Shankar Hassan Loy, right? But I would request all three of you rock stars to hand over the voice box to these patients, sir, please. First we have Mr. Mohammad Mateen. Let me tell you a little about him. He is 55 years old, staying with his family. He was smoking BD for the last 20 to 25 years. Suddenly he started getting frequent episodes of sore throat and noticed a change in his voice. He was diagnosed with total laryngectomy with partial pharyngectomy. He is not able to speak properly now. With Provox voice prosthesis, he will be able to convey his needs to his loved ones. Next we have Mr. Bashir Ahmed. He is a 60-year-old man staying in Vashi with his wife and 4 children. He was smoking BD and chewing tobacco for the last 25 years. Suddenly he started getting pain in his throat and couldn't even swallow his saliva. He went on to Sion Hospital where he was detected with cancer of the larynx. He has difficulty in talking. Patient is financially poor and needs electrolarynx. With the device, he can now have a better life. Mehtab Kader is a 49-year-old man hailing from Karnataka. He is staying with his family and old parents. He was diagnosed with cancer of the larynx and was operated for the same. Post-operation, he developed complications for which his voice accessory had to be removed. And now the patient can't vocalize at all. With electrolarynx device, he will be able to vocalize and convey his needs to his loved ones. Now we have a very special thank you note. Thank you so much for your time and effort, guys. No, somebody very special who's here with us today. Let me tell you a little about a small incident that just happened. Yeah, I mean, I don't need to introduce you to him.
I'm really sorry, Tarun, to
Yes.
kind of butt in. But I just like to say a few things because the gentleman who's also our chief guest today, a friend, brilliant director. I mean, Bollywood mein normally actors mein hote hain star, superstar. He's a superstar director, and now with going to the gym, he's inspiring all of us. It's the other way around. So he's looking also like a superstar. But more importantly, Rohit has always been a superstar at heart. And I just want to say a few things to put into context because Rohit's going to speak next. I just want to say a few things. You know, one, आप अपनी celebrity, अपनी popularity, अपनी fame, अपनी wealth को अपने लिए इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं, अपने family वालों के लिए इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं, या फिर थोड़ा सा एक कदम आगे बढ़कर you can help people who need, who are in need. And उनकी दुआएं लगती हैं and you teach your children, you teach your next generation something that's priceless, something that's invaluable. And that's the philosophy, that's the idea that हम सब यहाँ हैं, we're all here for that same reason. So I'd like to congratulate my friend Rohit Shetty for this very beautiful gesture he has offered through our organization, through Cancer Patients Aid Association, to not only become a part and support our organization, but to also support 10 beautiful children who are fighting cancer right now. And I really loved that about him because when I asked him, he said, यार आके support करना एक बात है, बातें करना एक बात है मंच पे खड़े देके, लेकिन मैं actually करना भी चाहता हूँ. I really want to be a part of this. And I can only tell you, Rohit, it is probably the best investment you've ever made, even better than Bank of Baroda. Best investment. I started like that 15 years ago, and even now when I see the babies, the kids that were little babe in arms and have now fought cancer successfully, have become survivors, when I see them and I celebrate my birthday with them every year, to me, that's the greatest gift I could have ever received. And I keep telling CPAA that I'm so thankful for them to have made me a part of that family. Another thing that I'd like to announce is just a lot of excitement around it. We are planning a incredibly interesting, engaging campaign, something novel, something new for getting the youth off cigarettes. A lot of youngsters, unfortunately, are getting into smoking and consuming tobacco, and they think it's cool. The last campaign we made won accolades globally, won awards globally, was very successful, and I was fortunate to be a part of that campaign. We got a lot of respect and honor from all around the world. And we're shooting a new campaign this year, and no points for guessing who just agreed to be the director of that campaign. Mr. Rohit Shetty. So I'd like to personally thank him, and on behalf of CPA, I'd like to thank him for agreeing to direct that campaign for us. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you, Rohit. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rohit. In fact, you know, when we requested Rohit to be a part of this cause, there's something very wonderful that happened. And I am going to let you hear in the first person. I'm going to request Anita to come up here and tell us what exactly happened. Anita.
I had got a call from Rohit sir's office that he wants to know about the program. So I go to his office I explained to them what exactly we are planning to do, a little bit about our activity. I didn't even complete the activity, but I had Rohit sir telling me, I am there for you all, and my coming as a chief guest should add and value to the cause. So I adopt 10 kids, and I'm ready to take the treatment forward. It's not just this 1 year, but every year there will be a contribution coming from my office. Rohit sir, thank you so much. It's people like you who encourage the work that we do and make us believe that angels do exist. My Hindi is not very good, so I asked Tarun to say that dialogue for Rohit sir, especially for Rohit sir.
ये दिल वाले जैसी फिल्में नहीं बनाते, बट ये इंसान भी बड़े दिल वाले हैं. Rohit, we would request you to please say something.
It's been so much said about me. Suddenly I'm feeling special. By the way, I'm Rohit Shetty and not Tarun. We are almost looking like it's just the difference of a jacket. And it was really hurting when I saw your photographs because even I've gone through all that.
all bald men look the same. At least 50%.
Yeah. I have to tell my wife this. First of all, I would like to thank Bank of Baroda, Shankar, Ehsan, Loy, Vivek for supporting. I'm just immature. Yeah. I don't know from where I got a call and they came to my office and I just felt like doing it. It's nothing, okay, it's a big thing what I'm doing. Adopting 10 kids is not a big deal. And I think we all should come together, at least from the industry I can say, and support kids who are going through this, because people smoking and getting into cancer is a different story, but kids being born with it is different. And I think we should support them, help them, and to be very honest, it feels good, nothing else, supporting them. On the other hand, I would say we need to put, like last year I was in Singapore and you're not allowed to smoke anywhere. Rarely you get cigarettes, you know. And I think we need to have some stricter laws. You do susu on road and you're fined for 500 rupees. That can happen for smoking also, I think. We need to have some stricter laws. You know, we can do this program every year and we will support, but the laws need to get strict. Then only it will help, I think. You know, gutka has been banned, but still we get gutka, I think. Every film, जब फिल्म आती है तो सेंसर के बहुत इशू चल रहे हैं आजकल. एक सेंसर का डिस्क्लेमर लगाना पड़ता है, धूम्रपान पड़ेगा महंगा. और ये एक ऐसी महंगाई है जिसकी किसी को फिक्र ही नहीं है. You know कि सिगरेट पी रहे हैं आप और कुछ होगा आपके साथ. I think it's not manly, like Vivek and I was discussing. जो भी सिगरेट पीते हैं या जो गुटखा खा रहे हैं, I think हम सब मर्द बनते हैं कि हम we are men, हमको अपनी फैमिली की फिक्र है, हम फैमिली की देखभाल कर रहे हैं, बीवी पे रोब झाड़ते हैं कि अरे तुमको क्या पता मैं काम पे जा रहा हूँ, कैसे पैसे कमाता हूँ. आई थिंक मर्द वो होता है जो अपने विल पावर से लड़े, कि अगर सिगरेट सामने और वो नहीं पिए तो वो मर्द है. क्या बात. गुटखा सामने और उसे आदत है और एक दिन वो नहीं खाए तो वो मर्द है, आई थिंक. एंड at the end I could say to all the cigarette smokers is like कि उड़ाना है तो पतंग उड़ा लो यार, प्लेन उड़ा लो, कुछ नहीं मिले तो मेरी तरह स्कॉर्पियो उड़ा लो, लेकिन सिगरेट का धुआं मत उड़ाओ यार. Thank you very much. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Rohit, but you joining with us for this cause means a lot to us. Really, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Dr. Pasricha with us. Sir, I would request you to say a few words.
Thank you very much. I have been in fact associated with CPA for the last 22 years. When I, along with my all family members, became life member. Thereafter I came to know about Mr. Sapru and later on my friend Suresh, lovely son, very, very enterprising Vivek. And then I also with the एसोसिएशन और 10-12 साल से मैं काफ़ी एक्टिवली पार्टिसिपेट कर रहा हूँ, इनको ब्लैंक चेक दे के रखा है कि जब बोलोगे, मैं कल मुझे आ जाना था लेकिन मैं आई डिडंट वांट टू टेक ए चांस, मैं रात को ही दिल्ली से वापस आ गया था, बट आई हैव डन इट बिकॉज आई फील फ्रॉम हियर। एक मेरे बड़े क्लोज फ्रेंड थे, चेन स्मोकर। एक दिन हम दोनों को यूएसए जाना पड़ गया, तो मैंने एक नॉन स्टॉप फ्लाइट थी एयर इंडिया की, मैंने वो फ्लाइट की टिकट बुक करा ली, उनको पता नहीं था। तो तकरीबन 15-16 घंटे he could not smoke. Then I told him, आप 1 घंटे में 7-8 सिगरेट पीते थे, 16 घंटे अगर आपने नहीं पी तो मेरे ख्याल में 16 दिन भी आप नहीं पी सकते, और अगर 16 दिन हैं तो फिर 16 महीने भी हो सकते हैं, फिर 16 साल भी हो सकते हैं। उनको बात समझ आ गई, सिगरेट छोड़ दी। हमारे
Pasrija ji, dignitaries on the dais, respected members, volunteers of this esteemed cause. First of all, I want to thank the Cancer Patients Aid Association for giving me this honor. I don't think I have done anything worthwhile to be given this honor. This statement I am making because I get a salary for doing what I am supposed to do. And my heart goes out to all those volunteers of the Cancer Patients Aid Association who selflessly contribute to this cause to eradicate the menace of tobacco and fight cancer. My salutes to all of them for the selfless service. I'm just going to tell a few experiences about the enforcement of Kotpa. The fine is just 200 rupees for smoking in public, just 200 rupees for selling cigarettes to a minor under 18 years of age, just 200 rupees for selling cigarettes within 100 yards of an educational institution. मेरे ऑफिसर अगर वहाँ पे जाके अगर एनफोर्स करना भी चाहें कोई एरिया में, तो टैक्सी में 100-200 रुपये चले जाएंगे और 200 रुपये का फाइन लेके आएगा वो. It doesn't have any deterrent effect. Then in January, a fresh amendment came to the Juvenile Justice Act, wherein Section 77 was inserted for the first time, which provided for a fine of for an imprisonment of up to 7 years and a fine of up to 1 lakh rupees, provided the vendor was selling cigarettes to a minor. I had to do my homework for that because offhand if I try to keep a vigil near some pan stop, I may not get any victim of that for that section. So initially, all over the city and all over the state, we instructed our officers to take action under Kotpa Section 4 and Section 6. When we took action under Section 6, I made it a point that all the officers, they had to take action and identify the educational institutions wherein within 100 yards there were cigarette vendors. और वो जब spots हमने short list करे, we had to focus our energies only on those 4 or 5 spots. Under Juvenile Justice Act, of our own, the FDA authorities cannot take any action. The police authorities, they have the power to take action under Juvenile Justice Act. I had a series of meetings with the Joint Commissioner of Crime, Mr. Kulkarni, Mr. Patil was the DCP, और फिर jointly हमने सिटी में एक 4-5 पॉइंट्स के ऊपर जब हमारी टीम्स भेजी, 17 साल के एक बच्चे को डॉन बॉस्को स्कूल के सामने सिगरेट बेचते हुए पकड़ा. पकड़ने के बाद में हमें इतनी सारी मुश्किलें उसमें झेलनी पड़ी. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी हैड टू कन्विंस द फादर ऑफ दैट चाइल्ड दैट देयर इज नो penal action on your son. Once we could convince him, then he agreed to cooperate with us, to support us. we had to identify that he is really below 18. उसका स्कूल के सब सर्टिफिकेट्स वगैरह लेके आने के बाद में जब एस्टेब्लिश हो गया, then we booked the pan stall owner. And friends, I really feel proud to say that that was the first case under Section 77 of Juvenile Justice Act in the entire country. Surfaces should have 85% of the surface area. That statutory warning should be there. 60% of that has to be pictorial warning and 25% has to be in textual warning. I was shocked to find that when we seized cigarettes that were manufactured in March in our country, they were carrying this 40% sign only. Whereas those cigarettes which were imported from Indonesia and were manufactured in December 2015, they were carrying 85% of the statutory warning. यानी हमारी मेंटालिटी ऐसी है कि हम जिस देश में रहते हैं उस देश के कायदे कानून का हम रिस्पेक्ट नहीं करेंगे, और बाहर के जो लोग हैं जो यहाँ पे एक्सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं अपने देश में, वो यहाँ के कायदे कानून पूरी तरह से उनका पालन करके यहाँ पे माल बेच रहे हैं. दैट वाज वेरी डिस्टर्बिंग. Similarly, I had a different experience about drink and drive campaign also, something related to this only. 2008 में मैंने एक डॉक्टर को पकड़ा, शराब पी के गाड़ी चला रहे थे. मेरे इंस्पेक्टर के साथ में बहस करने लगे. मैंने पूछा, मेरे इंस्पेक्टर ने कॉल किया मुझे. आई रीच देयर, आई फाउंड आउट व्हाट द प्रॉब्लम. द डॉक्टर वाज अ लिटिल एरोगेंट अबाउट हिज डिग्री. ही वाज फ्लॉन्टिंग हिज कार्ड्स, प्रेशराइजिंग माय ऑफिसर्स. मेरे को भी जाने के बाद में उन्होंने इमीडिएटली अपना कार्ड दिया है कि लुक सर, आई एम अ रिस्पेक्टेड पर्सन, अ लर्नड पर्सन. This is my degree from Aberdeen University in UK. Then I told him, I'll ask you just 3 questions. If you can answer them rightly, I will allow you to go. I asked him, how many years you were there in UK? He said, I was there for 5 years. Then I asked him, did you ever drink there? He said, yes, of course, it's a social thing, drinking. Then I asked him, did you ever drive there? He said, of course, you don't get chauffeurs there. You have to drive your own vehicle. I said, now the last question, did you ever drink and drive there in UK? He was speechless. पागल जैसी बातें कर रहे हो आप. वहाँ पे आप इमेजिन भी नहीं कर सकते शराब पी के गाड़ी चलाना, और आप मुझे ये पूछ रहे हो. And I didn't say anything after that, My whole point is, when will we learn to respect the laws of our land? हम दूसरे देश के कायदे कानून पालने को तैयार हैं, लेकिन हमारे देश के कायदे कानून हम पालने को तैयार नहीं हैं.
Thank you, Tarun. I'd just like to thank everybody who is here. I'd like to mention that these brilliantly talented musicians who fill our lives with great music, who have had the honor of doing a few films with, Shankar Ehsaan and Loy, who create magic with melodies. I'd like to say that tomorrow night, they're going to rock Regale with the help of all the friends that are there. Why this is important is, these concerts are not just important in terms of awareness, they're not just important in terms of bringing people together, but they're important because they touch the lives of 2 very important sets of people. Our cancer patients, who are either fighters or survivors. It gives them a whole new sense of inspiration, a sense of belonging to a community, a family, where they can rely on each other. I'd like to inform you guys that many people who come to CPA are coming from really deep interiors of India, जहाँ पे ना कोई आस्था है, ना कोई होप है, ना कोई आशा बची है, ना पैसे हैं. अगर पैसे भी हैं तो डॉक्टर नहीं है, सहूलियत नहीं है, facilities नहीं है. They come here. You'll see many of those who are from poor farming families sleeping on the roads outside Tata Memorial Hospital, who we as CPA try to reach out to, give them एक छत provide करते हैं, उनके बच्चों को स्कूल में हम engage करते हैं. कैंसर पेशेंट्स पूरी परिवार को साथ में लेके आते हैं, क्योंकि गांव में जो संपत्ति है, घर है, ज़मीन है, सब कुछ गिरवी या बेचकर आते हैं यहाँ पर मुंबई में. So for this one evening, Shankar Ehsaan, Loy and Ola, phenomenal singers sitting here, will entertain them, engage them, make them smile. ये सबसे बड़ी बात है उन लोगों के लिए कि आप लोग उनके चेहरे पे खुशियाँ लाओगे. उसके लिए thank you. And the other set of very important people who are standing on both sides and clapping, who don't make it to the stage, especially Anita over there, who's always hiding. लोग क्रेडिट लेने के लिए आगे बढ़ते हैं, ये क्रेडिट से पीछे भाग जाती है. But this family that I'm so proud of, Cancer Patients Aid Association, all the volunteers, all the youngsters that I see that come in with so much energy, school के बच्चों से लेकर, college के बच्चों से लेकर, some people who've been there much longer than even I have, ये commitment जो लेकर आते हैं हमारे volunteers, last 47 years, I think these volunteers have been the soul of Cancer Patients Aid Association. And tomorrow Shankar Ehsan Loy will entertain them too. So I'd like to thank you for that. And ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to tell you that this is not the first time, not the second time. This is a hat trick for Shankar Ehsan Loy, for CPA, 3 times. Thank you so much.
Causes, we've supported the Cancer Patients Aid Association, and we will continue to do so in the future. And for people who don't take this very seriously, about smoking and anti-tobacco, no tobacco day and all, I'd suggest visit the Tata Memorial Hospital and see the children out there who are being, teenagers and older people who have come there to be treated from the effects of tobacco. Where you'll see a little child with part of his mouth missing, and the things that I had. I attended, I was with my mother when she's a cancer patient, she's a cancer survivor, she was going there for radiation. And I was there with her for a few hours one day, and I saw all these patients. And that was the time I really thanked myself for quitting smoking, when I did. And I think, everybody should do that. And it's really necessarily an evil thing that is happening in our society. Thanks.
Can we once again hear it for Shankar Ehsan Loy? Now we have some very special and important people on the dais here with us. Why to miss this opportunity? We have some representatives.
बात इस प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में कर रहे हैं टोबैको को बंद करें या कुछ भी, लेकिन जब फिल्मों की बात आ रही है, जैसे उड़ता पंजाब में ड्रग्स को लेकर बातें हो रही हैं, जब खुल के बात वहाँ पे फिल्म प्रेजेंट की जा रही है, तो इतनी आपत्ति आपके लिहाज से आप एज अ डायरेक्टर किस तरह देखते हैं, जब वो भी एक अवेयरनेस के लिए ही फिल्म बनाई गई है?
वो प्रॉब्लम सेंसर बोर्ड का एक्चुअली. एंड प्रॉब्लम ये है कि एग्जैक्टली उसमें प्रॉब्लम क्या है वो किसी को पता ही नहीं चल रहा है. अगर आप वो लिस्ट देखें तो वो कह रहे हैं कि पंजाब निकाल दो, एमएलए नहीं बोलेंगे, एमएलसी नहीं बोलेंगे, वगैरह वगैरह. एंड व्हाई दे आर डूइंग दैट नोबडी नोज. दैट्स व्हाट if you see Anurag and Ekta and everyone are questioning the censor board कि why. And जहाँ तक मुझे पता है या मैंने जो न्यूज़ चैनल्स में देखा है, किसी पॉलिटिकल पार्टी ने उन्हें सेंसर बोर्ड को या किसी संस्था ने लेटर नहीं भेजा है. They are doing it on their own, and why they are doing it, we really don't know. My only thing is, what I'm worried of is, as a director and a producer, like when you make a film, a lot of money has been spent, and बहुत लोगों की मेहनत होती है. The film was supposed to release on Friday. I don't know what has happened today, and what they must be going through. They only know. It's like to talk about an issue के उड़ता पंजाब को लेके जो भी हो रहा है is a different thing. News channels के लिए, paper के लिए, media के लिए. But वो जो team जिन्होंने वो film बनाई है, वो लोग जिन्होंने पैसा invest किया है, they must be going through what I can understand as a producer and a director, because the release was supposed to happen on Friday. According to the rules, if they don't get the certificate by tomorrow or day after, they won't be able to release the film. So, and it has always been happening with us now. And the problem here lies is that we all need to come together. I'm talking about the industry. And solve this problem once and for all. It will take time. Gradually, people have started raising their voices and people are being heard. It will take a little time, but it will happen, for sure.
विवेक, आपसे भी जानना चाहूँगा, क्योंकि जो गवर्नमेंट लोग ये भी कह रहे हैं कहीं ना कहीं इन्फ्लुएंस है भारत के सरकार का भी प्रहलाद नीलानी को लेकर, तो आपका क्या टेक है इस चीज़ पे? आप किस तरह देखते हैं? और आप लगातार अवेयरनेस की बात करते रहते हैं, तो उसमें ड्रग्स को लेकर अवेयर जब पिक्चर कर रही है तो लोगों को दिखाने में क्या आपत्ति है?
हाँ, नहीं, मैं बिल्कुल आपसे सहमत हूँ. और जैसे रोहित ने कहा कि अभी तक किसी पॉलिटिकल पार्टी, किसी संस्था ने कोई चिट्ठी नहीं लिखी, कोई ऑब्जेक्शन नहीं किया, तो ये सेंसर बोर्ड का एक अपना आई थिंक इनिशिएटिव है, एंथुजियाज्म ज़्यादा है, और हम भी कुछ महीने पहले मिले थे राज्यवर्धन राठौर जी से, एंड मुझे उनसे मिलकर बहुत अच्छा लगा, क्योंकि वो बहुत प्रो इंडस्ट्री हैं और चाहते हैं कि यहाँ पे इंडस्ट्री हमारी पनपे। और इंडस्ट्री में जैसे रोहित ने कहा कि अगर आप एन मौके पर, जब रिलीज़ का समय है, जब पैसे लग चुके हैं, मेहनत लग चुकी है, प्रमोशन चल रहा है, एन मौके पर अगर आप कोई चीज़ ऐसे बॉम्ब ड्रॉप करते हैं, तो दैट्स वेरी अनफेयर एंड दैट्स नॉट अ गुड साइन फॉर एनी इंडस्ट्री। आप किसी भी इंडस्ट्री में अगर कोई पाबंदी लगाते हैं तो इंडस्ट्री को बोलते हैं कि आप ये चीज़ मैन्युफैक्चर नहीं कर सकते हैं, लेकिन जब मैन्युफैक्चर हो जाए और दुकान में बेचने का समय आए तब आप बोलते हैं कि नहीं बेच सकते, दैट्स नॉट फेयर। तो हमारे साथ कुछ ऐसे ही हो रहा है, एंड वी होप दैट इंडिया मूव्स फ्रॉम censorship to certification. Certification is what the censor body is supposed to do. वो उनकी जिम्मेदारी है, वो उनका दायित्व है, लेकिन आई थिंक दे आर गोइंग बियॉन्ड जो दायरा उनको दिया है उससे कुछ ज़्यादा आगे जा रहे हैं. So, and I'm very confident that this government, which is a very progressive government, they will make sure that sweeping reforms are brought in.
All right, hi Rohit sir, here.
Rohit sir. Hello sir.
A bit confused because even he has a mic. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. Hi Rohit sir. Hi Vivek sir. I'm Sunil from Movie Talkies. Sir, I would like to ask you, superstars like Salman Khan, Shah Rukh Khan and Ajay Devgn also are like passive smokers, chain smokers properly. So, what do you have to say about it? Because like people look up to them.
अभी ये है ना, ये सवाल आपका चैनल के लिए.
नहीं सर,
मैं कुछ बोलूँगा उसका कटिंग बनेगा, फिर सलमान, शाहरुख और अजय का कटिंग आएगा सिगरेट पीते हुए. अपन सब आज मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ, अभी अपन नोबल कॉज के लिए आए तो आज अपन थोड़ा नोबली बिहेव करते हैं ना. अभी मैं बोलूँगा कि हाँ उनको छोड़ना चाहिए, फिर तुम लोग जाओगे 1 घंटे में 3 कटिंग ढूंढोगे, एक कंपनी का मिल जाएगा अजय का, शाहरुख का कहीं वानखेड़े का मिल जाएगा, सलमान का कहीं का मिलेगा, वो कटिंग और मेरा कटिंग चलेगा. क्यों आज का दिन छोड़ देते हैं, अपन एक अच्छे कॉज के लिए.
All right guys, thank you so much for all those questions. With that, once again, Cancer Patient State Association would like to thank all their sponsors for their invaluable support. Bank of Baroda, International Gemological Institute, Avas Worldwide, One Foundation, Ad Club, Ginger Pia, Nexus Elite, Trident, Global Advertisers, Just Food, FIO 104 FM, and Suds Resort. And special thanks to Bank of Baroda, who has supported the entire initiative in making this event a grand success. And one more time, can we hear it for all our esteemed guests who took out their time to be here with us today? Mr. Y.K. Sapru, Dr. Prakin Sukhaya, Sri O.K. Kaul, Dr. P.S. Pasricha, Mr. Harish Baijal, Rohit Shetty, Vivek Oberoi, Shankar Hassan Loy, all the friends from music industry, and all of you all. Thank you so much guys for being here. Do not forget the concert tomorrow.
Then I saw इतना मुझे नॉलेज नहीं था, टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, इस एसोसिएशन के बारे में. जब उन्होंने मुझे बताया पेशेंस एंड यू नो एवरीथिंग, सो आई जस्ट फेल्ट लाइक सपोर्टिंग देम, नथिंग एल्स. इट्स नथिंग के देयर इज नो एजेंडा बिहाइंड इट. इट्स जस्ट दैट आई फेल्ट लाइक सपोर्टिंग देम एंड दैट्स व्हाई आई सपोर्टिंग देम.
व्हाट टुक यू सो लॉन्ग? क्योंकि जैसे विवेक बताया था 15 साल से वो से
मुझे पता ही नहीं था, नोबडी केम टू मी, और हम अपने सब अपनी रोज़मर्रा की ज़िंदगी में बिजी रहते हैं. सो पता ही नहीं था, जब कोई आया मेरे पास एंड दे टोल्ड मी अबाउट दिस, आई वाज लाइक लेट्स, व्हाई नॉट, why should I not support? There's no reason not to support, you know. And the way the kids are, you know, जो छोटे बच्चे हैं जिनको ये प्रॉब्लम्स है, तो really it was like I was थोड़ा सा मेरे को अजीब सा लगा, मतलब you know, because I'm also a father, I also have a son, so I was like as much I can support financially also, and it's not a big deal. It's not like you know कि अरे बहुत बड़ा appreciate कर रहे हैं. It is a minimal amount for each kid. And उसकी वजह से किसी का भला हो जाता है, so why not?
फिल्म में काफ़ी स्मोकिंग को लेकर लोग बोलते हैं कि दिखाना चाहिए, नहीं दिखाना चाहिए. आपका क्या व्यू है?
इट डिपेंड्स किस तरह की फिल्म, इट डिपेंड्स. एंड एक्चुअली अगर आपकी फिल्म वैसी है और उसमें आपको लगता है कि नेसेसरी है, सो ठीक है. अगर आपकी फिल्म एक फैमिली ओरिएंटेड फिल्म है या बच्चों के लिए को प्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं फिल्म, सो नहीं दिखाना चाहिए. इट डिपेंड्स दैट.
एंड इट्स बीन सो लॉन्ग, पीपल आर मिसिंग यू. आपकी फिल्म मिस कर रहे हैं, तो
थोड़ा मिस और करना है तो नेक्स्ट मंथ आई विल अनाउंस व्हाट आई एम डूइंग फॉर श्योर.
राम लखन की कास्टिंग को लेकर काफ़ी
वी आर नॉट डूइंग दैट. मी एंड करण आर डूइंग समथिंग एल्स. वेरी सून विल टेल यू व्हाट वी आर डूइंग. थैंक यू. इमोशनल से ज़्यादा है कि अगर आपकी वजह से कुछ लोगों की मदद हो और आपकी वजह से कुछ लोगों की हेल्प हो जाए, जिससे आपको इतना ज़्यादा फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता आपकी ज़िंदगी को, और किसी और की ज़िंदगी को फ़र्क पड़ जाता है आपकी मौजूदगी से या आपकी मदद से, तो वो करना चाहिए। मेरा बहुत सिंपल है मानना। कुछ नहीं, ये लोग मेरे पास आए कि दे वांट मी टू बी हियर, एंड देन उन्होंने अपने संस्था के बारे में बताया, एंड दैट इज़ द रीज़न। फिर जो भी मैं कर सकता था अपने थ्रू वो मैंने किया।
जेस्चर भी शो किया, ये बहुत हाइटफुल है, सारे सीपीए वाले बता रहे थे, आपने कुछ चेक वेक कट करके इस तरह।
यार मेरा ऐसा है कि मैं बताता नहीं हूँ मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ। आई थिंक इस तरह की बातें पब्लिसाइज नहीं करना चाहता हूँ मैं कि और आई एम हेल्पिंग, और मैं इस तरह का हूँ नहीं।
कोई जुड़ने वाला है बॉलीवुड से इस कॉज के साथ?
आई डोंट नो यार, फिलहाल तो अभी तो मैं हूँ, और जब मुझे ऐसा लगेगा कि मुझे मदद की ज़रूरत है या किसी को मुझे बोलना चाहिए तो आई विल डू दैट।
रोहित, हम आपसे सिर्फ इतना जानना चाहते हैं,
बहुत ज़्यादा हो गया बेचारों को प्रॉब्लम होता है जाती। आई थिंक जो भी मैंने उनकी सेंसरलेस देखी है, जो भी कुछ बोलूँगा उसका मेरी अनुराग से बात तो नहीं होगी। कुछ चीज़ों में मुझे लग रहा है कि ज़रूरत ही नहीं है, जैसे पंजाब मिनिस्टर्स नहीं बोल सकते, MLC नहीं बोल सकते, अगर मैं लॉजिक की बात करूँ। और तीसरा आप कुछ जगहों का नाम नहीं ले सकते, विच इज़ नॉट फेयर। एंड मेरा ऐसा मानना है कि आप एक बेसिक फिल्म सेंसर 11 फिल्म हो चुकी है मेरी, तो जितना मैं शायद वो बोर्ड में भी वो सारे मेंबर्स नहीं होंगे जब मैंने शुरू किया होगा। तो रूल ये कहता है कि आप एक बेसिक सेंसर करते हैं फिल्म, उसके बाद अगर कोई संस्था या कोई पॉलिटिकल पार्टी वो लेटर भेजती है, देन द सेंसर शुड रिएक्ट। इफ नॉट, देन द सेंसर डजंट हैव द राइट टू रिएक्ट। क्या किसी ने उनको वो लेटर भेजा? अगर वो लेटर नहीं भेजा तो दे डोंट हैव द राइट टू रिमूव पंजाब फ्रॉम उड़ता। प्रोड्यूसर और डायरेक्टर क्या रिलीज करेगा? उड़ता कैसे करेगा? आइए फ्राइडे को उड़ता देखो।
पहलाज नीलानी को निकाल देना चाहिए, रिजाइन उनको।
तू चाहता है कि मेरी फिल्म सेंसर ही नहीं हो? सी देखिए, थोड़ा ज्यादा हो गया यार। See, this is the whole association needs to come together.
लेकिन वो कह रहे कि मैं मोदी का चमचा हूँ, तो आप कैसे देखते हैं?
देखो यार, from an individual as a director, from the industry, it will get into political mess.
नहीं, लेकिन सर आपको बोलना चाहिए।
देखिए, वो उन्होंने बोला है, वो उनका काम है ना यार, वो उन्होंने बोला, उनको ऐसा लगता होगा, उसमें मैं क्या टपक पड़ूँ और बोलूँ?
एकजुट हुई है इस चीज को लेकर, उसको आप किस तरह से देखते हैं?
It's a good sign कि हम सब साथ में आ रहे हैं। एंड
सर, तो आप किसको सपोर्ट?
सिर्फ इतना जानना चाहते हैं कि जो आपके दोस्त हैं शाहरुख, अजय जी, इन तो आप एज एन फ्रेंडली आप इनसे कोई बात करते हैं कि भाई ये सारी चीज़ें हैं सेहत के लिए बहुत ही नुकसान होती है, आप उनसे बात
बचपन में हुई थी यार ये बात। मैं 43 का हूँ, वो 47 48 के। तेरे को नहीं दूंगा मैं कटिंग, मैं डायरेक्टर हूँ।